everybody, this is Shawn Powell. Talk about Exitus Elite today, and I've been trying to hint at a couple things. If you've been watching any of my videos, if you subscribe to my channel, talking about Exitus Elite and the new changes that are coming that I already knew about, but I couldn't really go in detail about. So this is actually going into the back office. So if you're actually a member of Exitus Elite, if you log in now and look at today's email, you're going to see that we're actually starting to talk about those changes in a little bit more depth. It's still a little gray. He's not going in all in detail yet because it's not been pulled out yet. And just like any kind of business really should do, y'all, when you have got changes coming, you don't set a date and say, okay, January the 15th, we're going to be rolling out on this day. The reason why, y'all, and this is honest truth, even though everything may be in place, everything's tested, everything works, all the pages work, sales pages, everything, website pages, whatever, there's always going to be something. It seems like anytime that you have, coding taking place, there's always something that takes place at the last minute that winds up putting you, a day behind or even, whatever. And what I've learned is you can have a really good business with good potential, with good, what am I looking for? The purpose of it, whatever they're trying to do, whatever they're trying to bring out. Everything's right, but if they set a date and you don't hit it, it has a tendency to make people very unhappy or, and stuff like that. So by not putting a date to when something's rolling out is actually kind of a smart thing to do. And then when everything's ready to go, then you just, unleash it then, and then everybody be happy. There's nobody that's not, is going to be whining and complaining about it or anything of that nature. All right, so this is what we're looking at, y'all. First of all, it's talking about Happy New Year, stuff like that. This is going to be the biggest update yet. Now, y'all, if you've caught my last video, which I got a lot of compliments on, I appreciate everybody talking about the last video. I kind of just let go in that one. But let me show you what we got here. First of all, the pages itself that's got the the people giving their testimonials down here lets you look at the view products and stuff like. In a 17-minute video, I don't think anything needs to be changed. It's just been it's a good page. And I've actually implemented it into my sales funnel so people go to it before they even sign directly up, because I'd like for them to get a viewpoint as to what the pages that we got here and the fact that they'll work for you. They'll absolutely help you, get sales. So at this point, I don't even feel personally that we even need new pages. But because of all the changes that's taken place, I mean, even, let me show you this one right here. I've talked about this one a couple of times. I really think that these pages are updated enough, and the fact that you can only get the real emails anyhow before they even get a chance to look at it. They cannot look at the business at all if you use the default, tools itself that come with Exitus Elite. And I don't think that's a bad thing, because of the fact that it's always going to create a real list for you, and I think that's very powerful. But the fact that he's looking at taking all these pages right here, if you notice the phone's moved a little bit, most of this stuff is interactive. I slid down a few minutes ago. All this stuff had popped up on the screen. This is the part where I did slide down to. I wanted y'all to see it. The Genesis packet, G100, 250 to 500, 1000. Oh, yeah, let me go ahead and tell you this, y'all. I want to give a congratulations out to, what's this young lady's name? Miss Janelle Honorary. Janelle Honorary, I think that's how you pronounce her name. She came in and she upgraded. She was already in my business from 2016, so she even updated to be pushing Exitus Elite for 2019, and she also went ahead and upgraded to where she was at to a higher level in Exitus Elite, which is absolutely incredible. It's awesome when you start to get getting out and getting seen, getting heard enough, and that we start to provide the right kind of tools, with these landing page sales pages and things of that nature. I've created that, Frank's created in his sales funnel as well. These things are going to convert. They're already converting, and it's bringing people back to life that were in it in 2016 when we got in it. So I think it's absolutely incredible. And yes, y'all, to be perfectly honest, even though there's a G100, G250, G500, and I'm tickled death that anybody wants to come in at those levels, in my viewpoint, y'all, Exitus is still a $1,000 business, and everything you do is going to push towards that way. Well, I'm not the only leader that's got these ridiculous ratios of $1,000 commissions compared to everything else. And I had another guy recently. His name is Roy. He came out to G500 about a year and a half ago or 2 years ago, whenever it was, and now he's going to the G1000. So again, it's everybody. Even when they come in low, they're still going up to the G1000 because The sales funnels we have and produce, y'all, are going to push G1000. And if you're not part of it, you're going to wind up losing money. That's basically what it amounts to. And you do understand that the G1000 gives you the G500, 250, and the 1000. The G100 right by itself has got 84 videos. I mean, it's one of the best lower ends I've seen. Absolutely. All right. So let me get back on track with the email itself. So he's talking about we are introducing 2 new optional Genesis products that can be used to promote any businesses. All right, and look at this. Not only that, if you wish to purchase a resale rights license, you can do that too. This means that you can have all 3 products to offer your new members an opportunity to make $1,000 or more on every sale. Now, what this is basically meaning is, y'all, is that everything we've got, the G100, G250, G500, G1000, none of that's changing. You don't want to touch that. If anything, you might be adding more stuff to it, like the G100 or whatever that may be. They're not changing anything that already works. We are trying to separate ourselves, to be perfectly honest, from people who duplicate what we do and try to make success off of that, like other big businesses and some small businesses that you don't even know about yet that have been doing the Paul Stevenson for a long time. There is one business, y'all, not only do they look like Exitus Elite. When I say Exitus Elite, I'm talking about the default pages. When you go inside the dashboard itself, it's identical to that. Not only that, it's word for word. Literally, the text on the pages are word for word that's been robbed from Exitus Elite. That's just ridiculous, to be perfectly honest, to see something like that. So, I mean, in a way, it's the biggest compliment you can ever get. And the fact that how we get paid is absolutely incredible. And the way we get paid immediately, and most of the time it's $1,000 commissions. If not, people are going to go up to it anyhow. It's just a matter of time, y'all. Plus the pass-ups itself and overrides for the ones that don't do it. It just becomes one of the smartest businesses that I've seen. And no matter where somebody comes in at, they're going to wake up sooner or later and realize that they've got to get their butts in gear to get to that higher level, or they're going to be winding up losing money at the ratios that we have. It is a ratio game, y'all. It absolutely is. The G1000, like I said, all the packages is over here in the first one. Consider this as one part of the business. Instead of being all the business like it's been, it's just one part. The second part is going to give you another option. Does not mean you have to, y'all. And please, I want you to understand that. You do not have to. It's going to be another option to make $1,000 for that section. So this is section 2. Now, so I'm going all in detail on that. It does not have detail here yet, so I cannot tell you much about it, but I know it's going to be pretty decent. The third section is going to be another section that you can make $1,000 in. Now, something that has not been said here that I know that's coming is going to be another way that's going to be, I felt like people needed a way to put their foot in the door. I really felt like what they needed was a low-end section or something like that. And I'm not talking about $25 or anything like that. We're not adding anything else below the G100 at the moment, that I've heard of anyhow. There's going to be a way that people can make money even when they come in the door without owning the packages yet. Not only that, the people who own the packages are going to benefit from it as well, just because they brought you in. And it's not carved in stone yet, but I can tell you, it's a good way to let people come in the door that maybe didn't quite get what Exitus was Elite about, to be honest. It's going to make them be a sign-up. And what's most important to me, y'all, anytime I got a free business, I don't know if you know this about me or not, I want them to be around the right people, the right Facebook group. I want them to be around me, seeing me, their sponsor or potential sponsor, being active, showing I believe in my business, prove progress, welcome, congratulate, uplift, and just like I just did a second ago from this young lady right here, that's just a normal post on my timeline, one of many, and stuff like that. I want them to see me on my timeline at the same, this is me right here telling her congratulations for uplifting and stuff like that. A couple of crazy things with me and the cat. A couple things. I had a guy yesterday sent me a really nice message. Just watched your new video on PLS and Exitus. Boy, I wish you had been my sponsor. Great stuff. And to me, that's a video maker. That's one of the best compliments you can get. And I do hear that on a regular basis. So I wanted to put that in as one of the things, to show people I appreciate it, when people send me messages like that, things of that nature. But the fact that we're going to have a way in, that the cheapest way or a free way, and that they can get into the Facebook group and see people like me posting where I make $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000, or watching one of my downline just come in 24 hours making the first $1,000, and I'm only one leader when there's so many others that are doing the same thing, and all of us together, it makes the right kind of environment. And Paul Stevenson goes in there and posts. I'm going to show you something, y'all. I was not even planning this, but I am going to do it. Let me go to Exitus Affiliates. Okay. I want you to watch this. Paul Stevenson had posted in here, let's see how many times, 3 times. There's 3 updates right here. And look, here's congratulations to a brand new guy becoming a member. Of course, in just a second, I'm going to write up there and tell him congratulations. Update number 1 is letting people know, people that send messages on Facebook to him as messenger, he's got so many different social media, he really doesn't have a way of spending the whole day just constantly checking those, everything between Twitter, this, YouTube, whatever his channels may be for social media, that he's got an email or support, and it goes directly to him, or his direct email. Use those that will get checked first. It gets notifications immediately, and he's got time to do that. That's what his job is. He wants everybody to be channeled and funneled towards that. Yes, this is, I have no problem with this. This is a great update as far as I'm concerned. Please see the new notifications in your back office about our new products. Bam. So you know it's coming right here. That's why I'm doing a video and letting you know the changes that's taking place. Number 3, please encourage all your members to become part of that email list as soon as possible. Things are happening, blah, blah, blah. And there's a brand new email list that goes out, and it's very professional looking pages. It's letting you know what's coming up to the minute, kind of like letting you know what's happening before. And so that people don't have to just log in to their back office and go look at it. This is going to be an email blaster that's going to do it for us. And all this has been put up in the last 4 hours right here, y'all. Again, the owner's accessible, and I'll even tell you, I even go further than that. Let me show you this, y'all. Paul Stevenson. Okay, Shawn, I would like to call you and Frank. Can we do it possibly today, please, if possible? Again, this is the owner of a company taking time to reach out to leaders so that he can try to implement some of the thoughts, bounce ideas off of us. And we're not just the only ones. It might be more more on the call than just me and Frank and Paul as well. But y'all, I keep telling you, man. I was going to do Exodus no matter if I was the only leader doing this and everybody else has stepped away. I don't care, because I know that the kind of man this is, the kind of he manages the business, and this is just a small implement of what I'm trying to tell you. Always putting the people first. In my opinion, y'all, this is God's honest truth. I don't need updates. I love what Exitus Elite has got. I love the packages it's got. I love the emails that go out that actually work. I love the fact we get real emails. And I'm not even adding Power Lead Systems. I'm like the biggest cheerleader for Power Lead Systems in the world. I love Power. That's how I got free from a job. But even if I didn't have Power Lead Systems and I was green to the gills, man, somebody brand new to online business, I know I could take these products, get excited about it, get excited about the owner who's in this Facebook groups and is accessible, and run with it, man. All you gotta do is show people that you believe in your business, be a beacon for your business, apply action, and people are going to connect with you. They're going to watch you at minimum and go succeed, man, and go succeed. You know what I've seen before, y'all? This is God's honest truth. I got in the business I was so excited about. So many people were watching me. A lot of them didn't say anything. When I reached $10,000 because I was busting my butt. Now understand, I did not get called up because Jim Bob over here didn't jump my business, and I thought he would do great. But Jim Bob was watching me. And here's a big tip right here, y'all. Big tip. If you know somebody who's going to be a beast in online business, don't treat that person any different than the greenest person that you just got in. You plant the seed. You tell them that you're there, show them that you believe in your business. And if Jimbo is that sharp, y'all, if he is that sharp, he's going to be watching you. If you want Jimbo, the sharp guy, go succeed, and he will eventually get in. If Jimbo's that sharp, he's going to be watching you, watching you're going to do. If you got to get Jimbo, it's not your business. It's Jimbo's business. If you think, I've got to get him to make this business, it's not your business. It's obviously Jimbo's business. And that's what I'm telling you. There's so much strength by just going out there, planting the seeds, Don't treat anybody different. I don't care who they are. I don't care who they are. Go put your head down. You plant the seed and go to work, man. Go get go get all these new people in. And when you do get new people in, look for the ones that's applying action, and be there for them. Be accessible. Always answer people's questions, stuff like that. But make sure you aren't wasting your time dragging a dead horse. Just because somebody came into G1000, you would think, oh man, I'm looking for it. I appreciate the money, absolutely. They got the tools, they got me, they got everything that they need to make it. Our cell phones, everything that if they want to really make it, they're going to make it. But without them applying action, I'm better off to go help the G100 person who's out there applying action, asking me the right kind of questions. You know when the right kind of questions are, y'all? I'll tell you when. When they're in a Facebook group applying action, they don't have any pride or any issues, and they're going out there and asking the right kind of questions like, hey, y'all, I'm having problems with this. What are y'all doing to get past this? This guy here, I would work with all day long compared to that G100 dead horse, even though I made $1,000, and I'm going to be there, and I hope they wake up. I really do, man, and of course I'm going to be there and to be accessible, and I tell them the answers, y'all. I tell them in every video. I tell them on a message if I can send it to them, tell them on the phone, whatever I can do. But until they apply action, y'all, there's nothing I can do for them. I cannot drag a dead horse when I have a whole slew of other people that want to do the business or getting in. You got to be smart about your time. I'll go further than that, y'all. I go at times into Facebook groups like for Power Lead Systems, and I'll see that person, not even in my team, y'all, not even in my own team, that's applying action. Maybe their sponsor is missing in action or whatever. I would rather spend time helping someone else that is not my own downline than to drag this dead horse. That's the honest truth, y'all. There's nothing I can do for a dead horse except hope he watches enough of my videos, or she, and that they become smart enough to realize that they're a dead horse. And and it's so sad, man. So many people want to do a business, and when they sign up, they're excited. They can talk, they can think, they actually come together that they want to do the business. And once they sign up, they get paralysis, and they can't talk, they can't move. They're standing right here, and they're going to blame their sponsor for their failure. Your sponsor ain't got nothing to do with it. My first sponsor, y'all, this is the God's honest truth. I ain't mentioned this in a long time. I got an online business. My sponsor that I came in did a good job. He made professional looking pages. I was like, wow, this cat, he was successful. I was like, this is the cat I want to run with. I'm going to get in his back pocket, right? Like a lot of people do. They think like that. I signed up, and he wasn't doing the business anymore. I was looking at old pages that he had done correctly. He'd moved on. And I was excited about this new business. I didn't have a sponsor to help me, to be honest. And in so many ways, with the excitement and enthusiasm that I had, and my desire, God gave me a desire, and one of my best talents is I have a desire to figure things out. That's just all I've always been like. I'm a math guy. It just works for me. I guess as it goes with it, I don't know. But because I understood if I'm not getting seen, I'm not getting heard, I'm not going to grow, and I used my excitement and enthusiasm and I applied action, I learned everything I need to learn by taking the paths I took my way. And anybody that hits the ground from day one applying action like that, you're going to find what you need. Somebody, just like I said, if I was in the Facebook group, that was me. A leader's going to reach out to me. I had a little girl named Marissa, never had a job before. She saw me in the YouTube world. She liked that what I was doing. I reminded her of her when she first started. Now, of course, she'd done really well. She's never had a job. As long as she's always done YouTube videos for different businesses, right? Marissa reached out to me. I'm not on her team. She did exactly what I do for other people at times. And she made a video just for me, give me some pointers for YouTube because she could tell I was green. And that's what I'm talking about, y'all. There is more to online business. And when you first get in online business, you may not know that because you've got to learn to stand on your own feet, and you got to learn to go make it work yourself before you can help somebody else, really. And I got that, y'all. But once you get it and understand how online business works, the money is not all of it. The money is, to me, I always picture this, y'all. We're going down a path, and there's the sun out there, and you can see it, and you know where we're supposed to be going is right there. Freedom was mine. That's what I was looking for. And though I've got a team and I'm trying to bring them with me, whoever will come with me, I'm tickled to death with anybody we can bring. If I look to the side and I see somebody broke down that's not on my team, and there's someone applying action, they're hitting their head against a wall, can't get this thing going. It's more important to me that I see that these people that we help these people. It's not a matter of pride or whether or not they're on my team or whatever. And it's all about us going together and trying to reach somewhere. And y'all, you get by giving. Yeah, you always do. If I help somebody in Power Lead Systems and they're not any of my teams, and they really changes the way they think or whatever, I really meant something, really changed something for them, do you think in the future they might not be in one of my businesses? I'm not doing it because they will, but I'm just saying, what are the chances? You get by giving, y'all. Happens all the time. All right, y'all. I'm going to take a second and show you some of, and really this is all the email right here, just letting you know that big changes are taking place. We're going to see some brand new pages, and though personally I like these pages, and some of this stuff you might keep, you might just add, letting know new information or whatever, y'all. Personally, I think these pages are professional. The actual landing pages, the video sales page itself, one of my favorites to me, and this is me personally, I made a lot of money with this one. It's not like it's anything magical. It's nice. It looked good. It worked good on the phone. And it has, of course, always put in your real emails and stuff like I just described earlier. I like these tools we have. The fact that we're going to have something better with more pay sources, and that he's not messing with the G100 through the G1000 package, just adding that's 1/3 of the business. Potentially anybody can do what they want to do. You should have a reason to be excited. And the fact that these people soon are going to be able to come in and be able to get around, Paul Stevenson, me, Frank, we're going to be doing hangouts and stuff like that, and be able to put your people in with us. And we're going to be inviting people that even some of my downline on my own team already, I can put in whoever I want that's going to be up there with us. And you give your testimonial about what the business means to you or whatever, And y'all, that's a good way to get seen and get heard. Being on these hangouts, you'd be surprised at how often they'll say, somebody will say, you know what, I watched the hangout, and that Steve guy, man, Steve, I really connected with him. It's pretty cool, and you can get paid, and it's a good way to brand yourself just by getting yourself around other leaders and a business you believe in, and just let go. Let's just let go. That's all you got to do. So these are things that's coming real soon in the future. There'll be a little bit more clarity on what's happening, but the fact that he's putting the emails in right now, it's coming soon. I can tell you that. And that's a change that we're all looking forward to, seeing what, we already know where we're at now. It's only going to get better. So if you have not connected to Exitus Elite, y'all, I want you to go down below. I'm going to have you connected going through, I made this sales funnel recently. It's a lot of people seem to like it. So I'm going to use this one. And you can go through and watch my sales funnel. You get to hear my own words explaining the business, showing the income I've made, explaining how we get paid. I don't know if you see the small print down there. Stuff like that. It's a pretty good sales funnel. It's actually a share code funnel. I've got a couple of things I've made right here. It really explains the business for it. I ain't gonna lie, I love making banners. Things are cool. And I've got some people in here that's done really good in the business. So proof of income, y'all, this is me making some, $7,000 to $8,000 days. Actually, it was $9,000, but it was cool. It was in 24 hours. $40,000 my first 30 days in Exitus. It is a life-changing business. Would not have got it if I came at the $100 level. It would be business suicide if you think about how many commissions I would have missed. So that's something to really, really think about. And if you like, y'all, I've got Frank's new sales funnel right here as well. I might have it down in there also. You can look at either one. It don't matter. It's in the description. And not only that, y'all, I want you to know that I want you to call me. Exitus Elite is a $1,000 business, y'all. Anybody calls me, I know they're on the fence. They're not calling me because they're bored. And I want you to call me and ask your questions to me. What do I think about it? You're not going to hurt my feelings, man. If you try to talk me out of it or what, I'm not going. I want you to call me trying to get me in something else. I can tell you that. I focus at what I focus at, and that's how I'm number one, number two in the world, often in different offers, and opportunities, because of the way I focus. And last tip, y'all, this will be the last training tip for today, which I do this all the time, I tell you. So if you want to hear some free tips all the time, definitely subscribe to my channel, y'all. I can tell you that. And friend me on Facebook. I post like this all the time. Whatever way you can get out to people, y'all, it doesn't really matter. You need to work to your strengths. So if you believe in the business and you know people really just need to see that in you, and if you're comfortable with YouTube and all you got to do is mash the record button like I do, been doing it for a long time, then, pick that way that you want to get out to people, y'all. Focus at one avenue. When I say avenue, it could be paid advertising. Whatever you do, that's great. Make sure they know who you are. That's your mindset. I'm going to go ahead and tell you the big thing. You want to know why people fail with paid advertising? Because they don't know who you are. They did not get a chance to connect with you. You're showing them something great, but there's no heart behind it to them. They don't know who you are that's showing it to them. So whatever you do, y'all, make sure these people connect with you. That's the most important thing. Connecting to people is what gets me ridiculous ratios. Even if I have low lead numbers, the fact that $1,000 businesses, I could have 100 leads in a week, but how many people are actually connecting with me off of YouTube, off my timeline on Facebook, and the Facebook groups, things of that nature? There's almost like a bigger picture. And though somebody may only come in and see this element right here, once they go through the rabbit hole and they watch my sales funnel and they see me and they know I believe in it and I'm telling the truth, and then go to my timeline on Facebook, see what I'm saying? There's puzzle pieces that are now getting complete. And some of y'all don't know that. That's what this is. That's how it works. And a lot of y'all, you see these leaders, and we've got the whole complete puzzle together, and y'all don't have that part. All you're doing is you're hiding behind a sales funnel with nobody knowing who you are and trying to get rich. On a $1,000 business, y'all, people need to connect with someone. They've got to. So I want you to keep that in mind, y'all. Pick one avenue to get out to people. If it's paid advertising, do it, but do it right. Focus at whatever you're doing. Master it. Master it. Get around the people that's going. I'm not saying that I shouldn't be your sponsor, okay? I'm just saying if whatever way you want to go, you can learn from people who are not doing your business by watching what they're doing. It doesn't matter what the business is. If I want to learn YouTube, I just go to connect with someone I think does an incredible job. It doesn't matter if they're doing my business or not. I don't have to join their business. I'm learning what I need to learn by, getting around the type of people that I need to be around. Now, I told you paid advertising. Make sure they connect with you. It's number one thing. Blow the freaking doors off of it. Master it, knowing you're not going to quit. Number two, if you want to do, Facebook timelines, Facebook Live, stuff like that, great. Focus at it. Blow the freaking doors off of it. Master it, knowing you're not going to quit. YouTube, exact same thing. Do what you got to do to learn how to rank. Do whatever you got to do. What elements go with that? The follow-up email is going to be real important. You want them to connect with you. Have a picture of you sitting right there in a follow-up email. Tell them how much it means to you and your family. What could the business mean to you? That's part of connection. See what I'm saying? There's your follow-up email. That goes with that avenue. It goes with. You take what needs to be with your avenue that you're focusing and forget the rest. You don't need it. All the other stuff is just going to be more things you have to learn. It's going to slow you down. It's not going to help you focus at whatever you're trying to do in the first place. Focus at one way of getting out to people. Master that one way, knowing you're not going to quit. And the answers are going to come to you. I'm going to tell you that, y'all. When you hit that roadblock, you keep hitting it. And you keep hitting it until you figure it out, y'all. And when you go across it, it's like, bam, it's going to be like unlocking a door that's been holding you back. It's like, oh my gosh, man, this is incredible. And go to the next one until you hit your head again. You keep going at. You know what leaders are? Those are what leaders are, man. They hit the roadblocks and keep going anyhow. They figure a way. You always hear the over, under, through it, whatever. It's the truth, though, man. It's the truth. Figure out what works for you and your avenue and master it. Last thing, I always felt like this is my honest truth. Join businesses that you believe in. If you don't believe in it, you can't make videos like I'm doing. You can't. I can breathe this business, y'all. You know that. Power Lead Systems and Exitus Elite, man. Shoot, man, I could do 10 videos a day and never get tired. That's when I know I'm in the right kind of business. Because, I could sleep good at night knowing I love this business. The people come in here, I know I feel good about. So, to me, the business you pick is not as important as what you think of your business. Now, I want you to think about that, y'all. That's real important. So, all right, y'all, I'm going to end this. Go through, take a look at everything. Give me a phone call. My phone number is down below. I will go as far as show you this. It is also in the sales funnel. It's sitting right here, 910-379-3129. Connect with me. Get ready to come through here and blow the freaking doors off of this. Power Lead Systems, y'all. I've been with them for 4 years now as of February of 2015. I have not missed a week of getting paid. I just got paid today, as a matter of fact, just a few minutes ago. Usually get paid about 11 o'clock in the morning, somewhere like that. And this is between the both y'all, between residual income, where we get $20 every month for somebody using their tools. 30 of it out of 53 goes back to the people. Get 2 or 3 people in your business that's going to pay for itself. And every person you sponsor is yours. It never changes. These are new changes for 2019. And every person that you sponsor, whatever they make, you get a true 50% match bonus from the residual income alone. That is ridiculous income. Plus, we got Diamond, Platinum, and MTI, which I wanted the leaders doing the training in MTI. $1,000 commissions, $400 commissions, $100 commissions. These are absolutely incredible stuff. I cover all this inside the sales funnel itself. So does Frank Calabro. He knows how invaluable this stuff is. Between all this and Power Lead systems, y'all, plus if your downline gets paid, we get paid, and overrides, no matter how far down they go, if somebody goes platinum, $400, and you're 12 away from them, you're the next one in line, you're going to get paid. It's beautiful. Take that with a business like Exitus Elite, and you've got something that can change your life. And that's why I'm doing this for 2019, hopefully 2020. We're going to run this thing as far as we can possibly, and I'd love to have you on our team, y'all. All right, so go through, sign up. Definitely friend me on Facebook. Give me a call if you like, and I look forward to seeing you in the Facebook group. Appreciate it.